Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon. Coming to the plate now, number 40. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the center field.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Gene Segura stands in as he looks at a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper now. His career line against Garrett Cole, just 3 for 14.
Harper
starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Fouled off. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the... Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning. Michael Brantley is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A ball and a strike now. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. His career line against Garrett Cole. Very strong, 10 for 14. He also has 1 home run. 1 strike now from Cole. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brentley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Nola stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6.
First pitch on its way.
Number 44.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And a check swing here, but he holds up. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Scott
Kingery. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Lifted in the air to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. In now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out. So now striding in, number 40. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
We got time.
Cole has his target. First pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, Robinson.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Josh Reddick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he falls behind now 2-0.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play. And now batting, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. And now Bryce Harper was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Hit out towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So digging in now, JT Realmuto, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he's down on. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he can't field it cleanly. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2-1 now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Kingery has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 31, Corey.
First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard to short. There's Segura. And that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Popped him up. Real Muto has a play. 2 down. For the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Carlos Correa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Number 40 is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball was swung on and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter.
So here's the Phillies DH, Jay Bruce. He's 1 for 2 in this one. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 0-2. Here it is. And he will strike him out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. One and 1 to Chirinos. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Reddick behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the count. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Chirinos recovers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Dickerson.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count. There's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Josh James comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Realmuto on at first, nobody out. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 40. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Gene Segura standing in. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve.
No second baseman.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, and there's one away.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez from the outfield grass. And there's out number 2. So stepping in, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here. Ready now, Bryce Harper. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The right fielder, number 3.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The first baseman.
Settling in now, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jay Bruce. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
The first baseman, Yuli Hill.
Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 40 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Striding in, number 44. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
1-1 the count now. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And that misses 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. So that's 8 per. Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto will try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And he pops it up back behind second base. Correa is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Dickerson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding into the box, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good. Into the box, Carlos Correa. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Good battle. Count remains full. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone. Missing very high.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Into the corner and slicing foul. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.